the Hi, everybody. Another Take 10. Would like to welcome Ahmed Aldofani from LinkedIn, from Livinc.
Yes.
First intentional error of the day. Welcome, Ahmed. Um, just
Hi,
a quick one
Richard.
on Take 10. The intention is a short podcast to show the person behind the profile, to get to know people in our sector, make people more approachable, break the ice a bit, and that's the whole intention of Take 10. So, Ahmed, if you introduce yourself briefly, so name the company and so a little bit of background, and then we'll take it from there. Thanks.
Sure, yeah. Thank you so much, Richard, for allowing this opportunity, for myself and hopefully more to come in the future. As Richard mentioned, my name is Ahmed Aldofani. I am the account manager at Livinc, which is essentially a rental platform, that caters for a variety of clients in the business world, the leisure, and also the remote workers all around the globe.
Thanks, Ahmed. Um, and a part of a larger group as well.
Yeah, yeah. So Living is part of a larger company a group. It's called the Park Lane Group, headquarters in Leeds. We have some of our sister companies, which some people might be familiar with, such as Rooms, the apart hotel chain, Iconic, the student accommodation chain, On, which is the property investment arm of the Park Lane Group, in addition to the Park Lane properties, which is another brand that manages traditional apartments around the UK for long stays.
Wow. I didn't appreciate half. I didn't know about half of those. So
Yeah,
that's amazing. Well, t-
yeah,
t- so so we'll hear a little bit more about living and whichever
definitely.
other aspects of the company you want to mention later. Um, we'll dive into one or two silly questions at this stage and see what we make of these. Um,
Sure.
Talking or listening? Do you prefer to talk or to listen? When you're in a
Uh,
group, do you find yourself talking or listening?
I prefer to talk, but I think I need to listen more.
That's interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
every gathering, I realise that I listen an awful lot more, and I don't know whether it's because the table's full of people like you that don't let me get a word in
But it
edgeways.
give you the mic, isn't it?
Yeah. But I usually end up listening. I think, and I don't know. People might,
Yeah,
yeah,
which
I
is
might
much
stand
better,
corrected.
much better. I've been listening
Yeah,
to a podcast recently, and it says, yeah, you should be listening more.
really.
Yeah, yeah. So
In
you're doing the right
interesting.
thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, Aisle seat or window seat, whether
Uh,
it's a train or a plane, whatever.
window
Aisle
seat,
seat.
100%.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Aisle seat, you
I
get
don't,
pushed by people going to the toilet,
yeah.
especially if you just fell asleep. It's not fun.
Yeah, you're right. That is the thing. That's probably me pushing down the corridor
Yeah.
actually these days. I think I used to prefer the window seat and now I prefer the aisle seat just to kind of like spread myself out a bit. But
And you can
yeah,
get
you
up
don't seem
first as well if you think about it.
honestly, exactly. Yeah, get first
Yeah.
off the train or the plane, yeah.
Yep.
Um, Casual or formal? What type of events do you prefer? Casual or formal?
I prefer casual, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah.
formals, sometimes just because it's formal, it puts you into that sort of idea that, oh, you have to be quite, aware of what you say and you can't be yourself. So yeah, casual is definitely the one. So you can be your own self.
100%. I agree with that as well. I think I've got a tuxedo now.
Yeah.
Um, but
I've got my
yeah,
wedding
I can
suit
never.
still there since the wedding. I haven't used it.
Well, yeah, there's that one. There's that. It's true. That's true. But yeah, I
Yeah.
can never put the bow tie on straight. I always and I don't unless it's just the over the course of the evening I've drunk too much. But it's kind of it's straight to begin with, and then I think I'm looking all dapper, and I look in the mirror, and it's all so I look like Laurel and Hardy kind of thing. It's I can never look smart, even if it is smart, formal wear. Uh,
Yeah.
are you a logical person or an emotional person, do you think? Um,
Ooh.
in work, I would say. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm emotional, but my other half says I'm a logical person.
Right,
But deep
right.
down, I am an emotional person. Yeah.
And I know exactly what you mean by that because I was thinking about that one when I was writing it down, and I think that I've got the I apply logic to a lot of things in an almost scientific way, and yet I am a very emotional person. I can't watch Secret Millionaire or anything without crying my eyes out. It's that kind of thing. Anything,
Yeah.
it's mad. It's really embarrassing.
You got a soft side.
Um,
That's good to know.
Totally,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Can't hide
what
it.
it is. Stop it, I'll start crying here.
Oh, no, we don't want that here.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that handling an emotional breakdown on take
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Um, it, it- Strangest food you've ever eaten? Do you apart from that fried Mars bar?
Oh
You,
yeah. I
you
haven't tried that actually, but
no, I haven't.
strangest
But
food. I think it was when I had a coconut soup first time in my life here in the UK at a Thai restaurant. At the beginning, I was like, coconut soup,
yeah,
sweet in a soup. I
yeah.
wasn't convinced, but once I tried it, it's actually, really good. So I'm hooked up onto this now, Coconut soup, sign me up.
Yeah, yeah, no, that sounds really good actually.
Yeah.
It immediately sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah, you see, I thought for me it's gonna be weird, but sometimes you
Yeah,
gotta try something before you judge.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. No, thanks for those questions and
yeah,
answers. Um, I'm looking at the clock now. 3 minutes or so left. Please tell us more about Living because actually I've had people asking me in the past few days about Living.
yeah.
So yeah, over to
Yeah,
you.
sure, sure. Thanks so much, Richard. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Livinc is a booking platform. So essentially, what we do is we partner with accommodation providers. They can be any type, of accommodation, from individual landlords all the way up to, worldwide operators with like thousands of units all around. And what we do is we help them list their stock on our platform and get exposed to a variety of people looking to book. They can be people looking for a stay from one night, all the way to those who are looking for a stay up to 1 year. Um, what we do is you list free with us, and then you take advantage of all of the marketing and the lead generations that we do. We've got marketing team in-house, digital marketing team as well, in addition to the offline partnerships we have with variety of clients like travel management companies, corporate travel agencies, leisure agencies, tourism agencies, etc. So you'd be exposed to a variety of clientele, and then you choose whichever one that matches your accommodation type. So think of us as in like the tender of property in here, where we match the guest with the right accommodation type thereafter. That can be a serviced accommodation, not serviced accommodation, short stay, long stay, etc., and not just in the UK. So we started in the UK, but we've expanded. Now we've got, operators and partners in like Europe, in Spain, Portugal. We've got in the Middle East, in Dubai. We're actually expanding largely in Dubai. That was the focus for this month. We also have stock in Australia, in Melbourne, Sydney, and in Cape Town, in South Africa. And the whole goal for us is to be the platform for anyone looking for a stay anywhere globally, just to go on Living, find something that suits them anywhere in the world. And the clients that our partners get inquiries from varies from corporate travelers, business, relocators, nomads, students, tourists, insurance claimants, etc. So and majority of the partners at the moment, they have surfaced accommodation where it includes bills. However, we are happy to list accommodations which are not surfaced and not furnished, because we have clients that guests that come in and inquiring for those. So there's definitely demand in there. Like me myself, I work with both sides of the business. So I work on the supplier side to get the accommodation, and on the demand side, to get those partnerships, either with the direct companies or with the travel management companies out there that assist companies with their travel programs. As part of a bigger company, as mentioned earlier, Richard, the Park Lane Group, we've got a lot of experience and understanding, in different aspects of accommodation types, like the hotels, the apartments, the individual houses, etc. So that all of that back up, the living knowledge and experience in this profession and market.
Fascinating, interesting. Thank you for that,
You're absolutely
Mohammed.
welcome.
So, you work also in the contractor market, right? So across the board, corporate leisure contractor, long
Yeah,
stays, short stays, apartments and
definitely.
houses.
Yeah, we've
Um,
got apartments, houses. We even have some hotel rooms as well, and also some co-living, build to rent, also house shares as well, where some of our partners, they're going to be advertising the rooms in their houses. So if you're looking for a room in a house share, it's been renamed into a co-living as well, where co-living does not mean the co-living that we know. Some of the house share properties now, they start calling their business a co-living as well, in that sense.
right, right, interesting.
Yeah,
And am I right in understanding? So you're online as a sort of
yeah.
OTA almost, but do you have also a reservations desk? Do you have offline
Yeah, yeah.
reservations?
Yeah, so we have a reservations team. We renamed them down the guest experience team, because we've just launched a new version of our website where you, as a partner, can create the listing, manage it, manage the bookings, inquiries straight away at the platform. You can chat to the potential guests, receive payments, etc. Where our reservations team, mainly will be, overseeing the process, making sure the accommodation providers and the guests are both happy with the service. If they need help, support, they are there. And also they would help with any offline inquiries, because those ones will still be sent the old way, via an email, get quotes from the suppliers. If the client is happy, then we proceed with the payment and confirming the check-in, etc. So we definitely have human element in our business, which we think it's very important for both the accommodation providers and the people looking for a place, because they might have inquiries, they might have questions, they might have doubts, not sure about things, and it helps if they can speak to someone who can clarify that to them.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a person kind of business, isn't it? And sometimes you can't automate everything. So yeah, no, that's great.
100%. Yeah.
You mentioned Dubai, Saudi Arabia. Have you started with any properties in Saudi Arabia? Yeah.
We don't have any partners there yet, but we welcome any partners from anywhere in the world at the moment. The platform can
Mm.
handle available any properties anywhere. So if you go on our website, you check locations. If you didn't find a location, if you make an account and start listing with us, you choose the address of the property. Let's say, for example, in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, then that location will be created automatically within the platform. And if you want to search for that location, when you go on the search bar, you press, for example, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, you choose check in check out time, apply filters, you press search, that property will appear. So
Wow.
it's easily set up. For us now, we're just doing a focus from one city to another or one country to another, just to go
Mm.
aggressively find partners there, find companies there, etc. But we welcome anyone from any country if they want to come and list with us straight away. We have one property actually listed in the US. Randomly someone just found us and listed their property, so you can unlock the location yourself.
That's fascinating. That's really good.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay. I'd like to thank you very, very much indeed for all of that information. Also for coming on Take 10 and agreeing to have a bit of a laugh and to let us ask those questions. So thanks very much, Ahmed, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
thank you so much, Richard, for having me. It was so much fun, and I appreciate the opportunity to be part of this. I wish you a good weekend, and we speak soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Bye bye.